belt, and it looks like it is wrapped around. Well, good morning. So today, while I'm trying to work on other things, I got a complaint about one of our forklifts. It's overheating, so I'm gonna try to diagnose it and see what's going on with it. So we keep a bungee cord right here for ours, so we can tilt this. Looks like I pushed the belt off too. Oh boy, I don't know if I can get this out in one piece. This is the kind of daily stuff I gotta deal with. People always ask, why don't you work on this? Why don't you work on that? Well, right in the business, this is the kind of stuff you run into all the time. It feels like at least 2 to 3 days out of the week, you're just fixing fires. Oh, that's nice. Found something else in here. A bungee cord. I think we got real lucky that didn't mess up the radiator. The radiator on these guys are pretty expensive. I think last time I bought one was like $1,500. Yeah, I think we got real lucky. Now, if you've never adjusted one of these is a mechanical adjuster one here. Most forklifts use this, so what you have to do is you have to release this bolt, and there's a slot right here, and you have to just adjust the alternator to tension the belt. You have to release this nut, and then there's one on the bottom right here. You have to release them both, and then you tighten this guy up, and then you tighten this guy up. One of the tricks I use to be able to see better is I turn my camera on. That way I can use it as a simple probe. Now if you want the camera light to stay on, you set it to video and you set it to record. And that will it'll turn the flash on constantly. It'll be like a flashlight backlight. I'm going to pull on this guy to set it. You don't want to go too hard. Checking the tension on it. So you want to always get the slotted one first. One thing you got to really be careful with is not to touch this guy. This is power straight to the battery. So there's no fuses in between it, and if you touch it, you will burn something up. Obviously, it's better to take the battery cable off, but who has time for that? I'm gonna double check it. Yep, looks good. Well, it looks like everything's working. I'm gonna top off the coolant on it, and hopefully that's the end of that project. We got coolant. I really love the wide lens on the new iPhones because I can take videos and photos of stuff I can't see inside the engine bays. Now, for a long time, I've struggled for how tight is tight for a belt, because how do you measure it? It's it's tight. Unless you have experience, it's really hard to tell. They do make belt tensioner gauges. I got this on Amazon. It's a really fantastic tool. Unfortunately, on the way this forklift's set up, it's hard to measure it, but once you do it a couple times, you get a feel for it. And this is really just like to get you in the ballpark of, so you know what's right, like how tight is like good. Because if it's too loose, it'll wear prematurely. Same thing with too tight. So there's a sweet spot right in the middle. So yeah, it's by OTC. It's called the belt tensioner gauge. Very handy stuff. Since I already got it here, I might as well check the oil level. It's a little bit low. Well, it's a little bit lower than full. And then we're going to check the hydraulic oil. Well, like I said, we're going to change the oil on in here in about a couple weeks or so. It's really hard to tell on these hydraulic oil where it's at. But here's my full mark, here's my empty mark, and mine's just right there. So it'll be good enough for now. I think that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to top this guy off and let the guys keep working. I'll see you on the next one.